going on with you guys? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So we are going to finally get some fish into the 180. What 180? The 180 another fish room. We are finally getting some fish in there, but you know what? It's not like what you think it is. We didn't go buy no fish. I'm not adding in there no big fish. I have hundreds of Dovai Feste fry that I have in multiple different aquariums. So now we're going to consolidate. We're going to take some up out of the 60 gallon. We're going to take them out of the 54 gallon. We're going to take them out of the 75 gallon. And we're going to put all of those fry into a 180 gallon aquarium. Now that's going to do two things. One, it's going to allow these fry to grow out, really just color up and show us what their true potential is. Two, it's going to really allow us to get some other fish to add into the other aquariums. We're going to have an empty 60 gallon. We're going to have an empty 54 gallon. We're going to have, we don't know if we're going to have an empty 75 gallon, but we also have that empty 225 gallon that we just freed up. So fish are going to get upgraded. Some fish are going to get upgraded from one aquarium to the 225, from the 40 gallon to another aquarium. We're going to have some musical tanks going around. Now, we're not doing musical tanks today, y'all. We're going to move these fry. We're going to move the fry from the 75 gallon. But before we start this video and start moving fry, let's talk about this aquarium. Can you see it from here? Can you see it from here? It's looking cloudy, right? If you can't see it from there, let me bring you in. I'm not ashamed. Check it out. Now this tank is looking cloudy. It is looking very cloudy. It's probably looking worse in person than it is on the camera. But this tank is cloudy for two reasons, y'all. No need to panic. This tank is cloudy for two reasons. This is called an ammonia spike. Why did I have an ammonia spike? Two reasons. Really three. The main reason that you could tell firsthand, a ton of fish in here. A ton of fish, right? Second reason, how much I'm feeding all of these fish. And then the third reason, the type of filtration, the amount of filtration I have filtering this 75 gallon. It doesn't work for the amount of fish I have in here. I would need a much larger filter to appropriately filter this aquarium if I wanted to keep all of these fish in here. But since I don't, I plan on removing all of these Dovai Feste fry. It will be, that's a Fuval Aqua Clear 110 right there. So once I remove all these fry, then these fish will thrive. All other fish that I'm going to keep in here, they'll be just fine. But again, like I said, you want to make sure that when you have an aquarium, that you have the appropriate filtration for your aquarium, you have the correct amount of fish in your aquarium, and you're feeding your fish the right amount of food. If you do that, you won't have an ammonia spike. Now, if I was just getting started in the hobby, I would panic. I'd be all scared. Oh, I can't believe my fish about to die. Oh, I don't know, whatever is going to happen. But that's not what's going on here. So simple water change, removing a bunch of these fish will suffice. Even if I want to keep these fish in here, a very large water change will help this bacterial bloom. I mean, this ammonia spike. Almost looks like a bacteria bloom, but you got to know the difference. That's definitely an ammonia spike. Let's take care of it. All right, so I'm gonna pull out, this is a 20 gallon garbage can. So I'll probably take out, let's just say, I'll probably take out about 30 gallons. So 2.5 trash cans full. That'll give me enough water to where I could actually probably catch all of these fish, and if not all of them, the majority of them. Because I don't really want to pull out the rock work if I don't have to. But who knows, we'll see. You know, small fish are hard to catch. And sometimes you might think it'll be fast, but then it'll end up being a long time. So we're gonna deal with it accordingly. This little pump right here does a fantastic job of removing the water quickly. So let's go ahead and pull out these 30 gallons, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, Took out a little bit more than 30 gallons it looked like, but that means that we don't have a full 75 gallons in this aquarium. More like 60 or something like that, because I only took out about 30 and it looks like that's about half gone. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and clean the filter. I did a little gravel vac, a little sand vac, make sure I got all of that pleco feces out of the aquarium. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do two things. I wanna go ahead and rinse the media from the filter. Also wanna take those pot scrubbers, rinse them out of that media as well, because I'm gonna put the pot scrubbers as well as the media blocks in the 180 gallon aquarium. Why, you might ask? Because that's already cycled media. That's how you jumpstart any new aquarium. You add some used cycled media and you kind of like bypass the cycling process. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab these media blocks. They all dirty anyway. Get all these media blocks out of here. Scrubbers. And it's just good to have, you know, pot scrubbers, media like this on hand. So when you have a new aquarium, add some of that media, add some of these blocks. Because if you do, grab some of this media, throw it into the other aquarium, the new aquarium, save you some time. Yeah, that filter right there is grimy. Okay, so now I'm about to rinse it out in this trash can right here. All right. That sponge nice and clean now. So now I want to go ahead and take off the filter housing, rinse it out. That you can use regular tap water with. You don't have to use tank water to rinse out the filter housing. And it's just necessary. In a minute. Right. See how grimy that is in there? Definitely got to clean that out. While I'm at it, I'll clean these out as well. Now I'll be right back with you. All right, and just like that, we got this thing clean. So let's go ahead and put it back on there. Probably want to leave this off while I put it on there. All right. Just like that. Let's go ahead and put, this is nasty. Let's go ahead and rinse this off real quick. So when you have an overstocked tank, best believe you're gonna have to do a deeper clean on your filter as well as your aquarium. So keep that in mind if you want an overstocked tank. All right. Okay, so now, so the media blocks are still looking dirty. That's fine. They're not supposed to look clean. Please don't try to get them clean. Just as long as you get off all that large debris, that's all you really want to do. That's what you're concerned about. Whatever I can't fit in here, I'm definitely going to be putting inside of the 180. There we go. Pretty much it right there. That's pretty much it. Guess I could get a hot scrubber in there. Yep, one pot scrubber. Okay, so now, look at this nasty water. Let me show you this nasty water right quick. Look at that. Disgusting, right? Okay, so now, let's rinse this out and get these fish in here. All right, so now, I need to get a little bit of this water out of here. That way, you know, the fish got some water to sit in when I catch them. All right. All right, check it out. Half the water gone. Filling this up. This is gonna be a challenge. They already hiding around all the rocks. I think I'm gonna take out all the rock work and actually catch them and then put everything back. It's all good. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. All right. So I don't have to waste my time trying to catch all these fish and have them escaping. I'm just gonna go ahead and just take out all the rock work right now. I could definitely put the rock work back, but I could also be spending all day or all evening in here trying to catch these little fish. This one is it's heavy. And I would have a pleco on the bottom of it, I swear. Plecos and catfish, man. If you want to get smashed, get smashed in. Nobody got smashed. Lucky for them, because you didn't want to move. Man, no joke. No joke. This also will give you a good look at the fish we have in here. And I could change up the scape a bit. All right. Let's see if I can find all of the fish we have in here. We also have 2 giraffe nose, one right there, one right there. Where's the other one? There's both of them. Okay. All right, take a look. All right, so I got as many of these fry out as I possibly could. I did leave a couple of the fry over there. Not intentionally. It was hard to catch them. They're small. So I did leave those guys. Now, Now I do have some more fry that I do want to put over there. Now these fry will go over there. We got some big guys in here too. But I will wait. I want to wait until we have enough beneficial bacteria in that 180 in order to facilitate the nitrogen cycle. Because if I don't have that beneficial bacteria in there, it's going to crash that 180. And I don't want to crash it. So we're going to put over there the little fry that we do have, as well as the beneficial bacteria, the cycle media. So yeah, we're going to put these guys over there along with this cycle media, and we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and finish filling up this 180. Let me go ahead and finish filling up this 75-gallon aquarium. And then once that's done, I'll get back with you. All right, so finished filling up the tank. Still looking cloudy. As you all know, it's gonna take a couple of days for it to clear up. But let's go ahead and get these fry into their new home. I'll see you in the new fish room. So we are in the second fish room, and look at this beauty right here. This 180-gallon aquarium is completely empty and ready for fish. Now these are going to be the first fish that's going to go in here, and we're going to watch these beauties grow out. We also have this 225-gallon aquarium that is also empty. We got to find some fish to go in there. But let's go ahead and get these fry into this 180-gallon aquarium. Now this is going to be a ton of space for these guys. So let's start off by putting these sponges in there. Again, this is all for the beneficial bacteria. Now it's not enough, obviously, for this 180-gallon aquarium, but it's going to be something. On top of the fact, as the fish sit in the aquarium and eat and, do their thing, that's how you develop, that's how you get the beneficial bacteria. You get it from the fish waste, from their feces, from their pee, things like that. So as they're eating and they're pissing and pooping, we're going to get our beneficial bacteria. So don't worry. It just speeds it up. It goes from taking possibly, some people like to cycle their aquarium for 30 days, and some people like to do it longer than that. Nonetheless, it takes some time, and this will allow it to be probably half that time. So now that's all the media we got in there. That's all we got. Now it looks a little unsightly. I could even throw it in the back for now, just to hide it. Out of sight, out of mind, right? You ever heard that saying? Won't even think about it. So we just throw it back there. We won't forget about it because we want to pull it back out. But let's just go ahead and get it in the back where we can't really see it and be bothered by it. That's the beauty of having this large aquarium. Water's a little cold, so I definitely want to make sure that they are used to that. Oh man. Backup box. I need a towel. All right, I just poured a little water in there. I heard the fish going, brr. It was chilly. I heard them. I heard their teeth chattering. Just believe me. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do a good acclimation on these guys. We're going to make sure that they're fully temperature acclimated before we put them into this aquarium. Now, how do I do that? I make sure the water in this container is doubled in volume before I put the fish into their new home. Now, I will take my time. Like I said, the temperature is very different, so I will take my time with acclimating them. This will probably take about a good 30 minutes. I'll be back in 30 minutes. See you in a second. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes. And the fish, as you can tell, water doubled in volume. The temperature is the same. So let's go ahead and get all of these fry. Can't even call them fry anymore. Let's get all these fish into their new home. There we go. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all in a full 180. Never been in a 180 in. Nope. Let's go. There goes some more. Look at that. All these fry.
Fish.
All these fish. Thank you, babe. We got a couple more little stragglers. All right. 2 more. There's 1. Lastly, this little tiny fry. Get over here. There we go. Now that's all of them. Now they didn't even make a dent in this 180. So for those of you that want to buy Dovai Feste fry, you know where they're going to be at. They're going to be in this 180 growing out. So let's go ahead and do a little fun montage. It's been a minute since we've done a good montage. Baby, could you handle that montage for us? All right. All right, so how'd y'all like that montage? Was it good? I was watching with y'all. This thing was looking amazing. I mean, look at all these fish in here. All these fry look absolutely phenomenal in this 180-gallon aquarium. Now, remind you, we're going to add another batch of fry in here, juvenile Dovai Feste fry. That's in the 60-gallon. So you do remember which ones we had, right? Yeah. So we're gonna add those as well into this 180. So. Stay tuned for that, but I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm so happy to finally have fish in this room. Forget this tank. I'm happy to have fish in this room. Since we've been here, since before we even got the keys, we knew that this is what we wanted for this space. We didn't anticipate it being so glorious, but I mean, come on now. We got to do our thing, right? So this was extra. The aviary was extra, but the tanks was, you know, everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you were inspired by something. I hope that you were entertained by something. If you're new here, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell next to it. And everybody, you already know what to do. If you enjoyed the video, like the video. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.